Hello and welcome to the channel. This is All the Gear and No Idea with me, Sav. If it's your first time to the channel, a massive welcome to you. And if you're returning to the channel, a massive welcome back. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you ever so much for watching. And I hope everybody is having a super blessed day. So, with our content drop at the start of this week, or last week by the time this drops, we checked out a new group called ATEEZ. And inside of it, I made a comment near the start that was quickly rescinded, but has been jumped upon by everyone. So I wanted to address it firstly. To those of you, because Evie was very lovely in saying he does retract it, keep watching, because some people may have been upset by it. So if you did see it and were upset by it, I apologise profusely. I did retract it. I learnt the error of my ways. And to those of you howling at me in the comments, I'm glad it was entertaining. Seeing you laugh at me made me laugh at the fact that you were laughing at me. Yeah, anyway, swings and roundabouts. I apologise, I took it back, I saw the error of my ways, but I had an absolute laugh reading your guys' comments. Some of you were just like, we knew you'd eat your words, we knew it. We knew you'd eat your words, and I did. And I'm pretty sure it was Elven Magic who, after very kindly helping me with the pronunciations of the lads' names, was like, I was about to throw hands by that comment. And I'm like, I'm sorry. If you're going to, please don't throw hands. But if you're going to throw hands, not the face. It's not the best face, but it's the only face I've got. So an arm or a leg, go off. Throw hands at those. I have another one. But yeah, so that was quite funny. I did laugh at that. So we're going to be checking out more of ATEEZ. I know I said I was going to do a guide, but I don't have the time it's going to take me to react to the hour and a half long all of the Kenny's ultimate guide to ATEEZ. ATEEZ. I always say my A's are awful. ATEEZ. I don't have that time frame at the moment. I have small pockets of time I can do smaller reactions, as long as I don't waffle in the intro like I'm doing now. But yeah, so we'll get to the guide, but we're going to do a couple of other songs first. And also I decided to do a couple of other songs first, primarily because off the back of Tiff's comment saying that they have a European tour, I quickly Googled it. I was like, okay, ATEEZ, Euro tour. Oh, they're going to be in London next month. Are there any tickets left? Maybe, we'll see. Reasonably priced, not the 300 and something pound tickets. I was like, but I bought a ticket. I've listened to them once, and I loved them that much. With the no money I have because I'm broke and I need to fix my car, I weighed up the option: fix the car I use every day, and rely on ridiculously an awful amount, or go to a concert for a group I've only heard once. And honestly, the rational decision came out to be go see the group you've only heard once, because when else are you going to do it? The car can be fixed in another time. ATEEZ are eternal. That's how I view that now. Anyway, so we're going to check out in this one, it's their latest comeback song, which has been suggested, Halazia? Halazia. Halazia? Please somebody tell me in the comments how to pronounce that properly, because I don't want to butcher the entire time. But that's what we're going to check out. We're going to check out that. Check out the dance practice. They don't have a dance relay for it. I want to start trying finding groups' dance relays to see how they got on with that. But we'll check out the dance practice, which we all know they will go absolutely off in. So I'm excited to see it. But yeah, let's go. So some of you were saying in the comments that their entire theme, which now makes a lot of sense since I've learnt this information, makes a lot of sense, but they are pirates. ATEEZ are a pirate group. Their debut song, or one of them, was called Pirate King, and the captain, I knew he was called Captain, I didn't know why, but the captain is Hongjun. I've been trying to learn how to pronunciate that after my pronunciation lessons in the comments. But he is the captain. Yuno is the helmsman, apparently. They have assigned roles to themselves internally. And I think Seonghwa is the parrot. I saw somewhere that he was the parrot. He didn't seem too impressed by that, but that's what was said. But it does also make sense now for their dance practice. What I said was like they made a wall, and what was one of the members doing up there was he standing on like the bow of the ship and they were the waves. That would make so much more sense if they're pirates and their thing is pirates. But anyway, we're going to check out Halazia. We'll probably learn it as we go. So we're going to play it once without subs. We'll play it again with subs to find out what they're singing about, and then we'll check out the dance practice. Let's begin. I just have to say, I love their company's intro. I really do enjoy that. Sorry. Ooh. He said Seonghwa sang that then. Halazia. I will come back to it. I'm loving these outfits already. Starting to get the theme a bit more, although feels slightly less piratey, more. This gives me Plague Doctor vibes, but the bunting and stuff gives me piratey vibes, festival vibes. Love the keys as well that start with this. Halazia. Mate, their world building is impressive. This MV is cracked. All the different scene changes already, and it has so much in. It is so visually stimulating. It's amazing. But I'm loving the vocals of this already. It's so obviously we started with Wonderland as our first checkout. It's very anthemy, which some of you guys have said it's like one of their anthem songs. Whereas this is a lot different. This is, I assume, how they normally go about business. But oh my gosh, these boys can sing. And I'm loving, so the little group dance bit we've had towards the start, when they're in the underground bit. This is insane. Right, so Seonghwa starts us off. We've got, I believe this is Mingi is at the front. He's our titan of the group with Yuno. I think Yuno is standing behind him over shoulder here, maybe? But Seonghwa starts off and leads into, is it San? San behind him and Woo Young? But the scene transitions when they're all, they go from the group to like the pair. It's just beautiful. Like the choreography is actually seamless. Also love the music here. This bit in the double room. Oh no, I've gone too far. Just double checking. I've got who I think is Sun. You know Woo Young, which one are you? Ah, we'll work it out as we go. I think it's Yuno. This. I love this. I love them dancing in this room. That's, you know, that organ. Your sound. That's Woo Young, right? If you're new to the channel, you haven't seen any of my other stuff, which is completely fair. I thoroughly enjoy a solid base foundation, and then when they just put it doesn't have to always be the crazy stuff, but just when they make certain sounds fit together, it just sounds really cool. So the kind of like bass foundation they got going on here, a couple of other instruments, and then when that bell starts, it just chills, musically chills. I love it, absolutely love it. It just sounds amazing. It resonates with me. I vibe to it. It just sounds so badass. I think if I were to describe this group, they are badass. I like this shot here, the world's on fire kind of attitude. Like all these broken high-rise buildings. We're sat here, our flag's been torn. I say our flag, a flag's been torn. A pirate flag is everything to a pirate group. If you watch One Piece, whew, love One Piece. Anyway, Jongho to Woo Young. Okay. Nah. Run that back. Run that back. That rap section then with Captain and Mingi that slapped. That slapped so hard. What the actual hell? Oh my god, I think these are gonna become some of my favourite rappers. That went off. Also, Mingi is huge. This man is huge. I was looking at him then thinking, bloody hell, I would not want to go up against him. I'm sure he is a lovely human being, but you know when you just look at someone, you just think, I want none of that smoke. I'm sure we could be the best of friends, but I would not want to get on the wrong side of him. I would want none of that. Let's play that entire section back again, because that slapped so hard. What's the dealio with this massive ball, by the way? This has only been out 2 weeks, but so I'm sure storyline stuff, well, more people would know about it than I would. What is this? What are we doing? There's a lot of people here looking at it as well, and they're all covered up. I love that we're in blue set. It's very kind of bland, mute colours in this scene. So they got quite a lot of, obviously we've jumped from some different scenes. There's the one with like the people in blue, but in like a square or something, with this square scarecrow-esque witch doctor, the scarecrow that Seonghwa was in, and Mingi was just wrapping around. But in this one, it's very like it's dull colours. Like when you're looking at it, each scene, you know, the Koi I'd seen more a bit brighter but yellow. It wasn't bright, but it had a bit more colour. They got the underground scene again, very muted. Like this just gives darker vibes. And this gives very, it's almost, because the world in it's very, not sad, but just, you just feel muted. It's emotionally It's emotionless. It's kind of just brr. Everything's wrecked. But I'd love to know what this ball is. Anyway, let's hear this rap again because this was sick. This organ gives such an intensity to these parts. Just, it is cold in my flat. Like, I am freezing. I have this jumper on, but I am getting goosebumps from listening to this. And this organ I'm here for it. I'm here for the organ sound. Who do we have in here? Is this San, Woo-young, and is that Jongho? What does his hat say? That's a cool hat, by the way, on Mingi. That was cool. Jongho? Why is this fedora burning? Oh, we're never going to make it through. This MV. Right, firstly, this shot, this stop looks so cool. I think it is Woo-young, right? Who's sat up here with the red hair. He's got a burning fedora. The world behind him is just broken. He's sat here on ruins with his broken flag. Like, oh my gosh. Way to just instill an image in your mind. Can I have this? Can somebody give me this? Can I have this as a poster or something? With like the song title over here in like the side or something. But look, the hat bits are burning. Oh my gosh. Stop being so cool. Genuinely in love with these guys. This is... what to say about this? Their little movement here, and I really noticed it in Seonghwa's movement, just the subtle movement. Okay, I was completely wrong last video. These guys dancing is insane. Their body isolation, like the control they have over their body when they're dancing is ridiculous. Performance kings, I completely agree. I'm fully on board. I'm there. Yeah, it didn't take me that long. I'm with it. I cannot wait to see these guys live. This is going to slap so hard. I'm going to lose my marbles. Why? And I bought a floor ticket. I don't know why I did that. I'm too old. I did it for Dreamcatcher. I stayed in a queue pretty much the livelong day for Dreamcatcher. The next day I was a broken mess. Why have I decided to do it again for ATEEZ? Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm going to take it back a little further. I love this. This MV is just hardcore as well. Ooh. Demon Light. What the hell happened at the end there? They dropped a freaking ball on his head. And he just took it. He tanked it like it was nothing because he's freaking badass. Oh. Who are these guys? I want to know who you are. Genuinely at a loss for words. And I'm not blaming that on the fact that I had a nap earlier today and my brain is mush. I blame it on the fact that these guys just went so hard that I am genuinely speechless. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love this song so much. Straight in a playlist. I feel like everything they're going to do is just going to... it's this... cheapers. Genuinely cannot formulate words. My brain is processing everything we've just witnessed. It's freaking insane. Firstly, the song slaps. Like, there's no two ways about it. This goes off. This goes off so hard. The production to this, like, ATEEZ&NI are cracked. And Lisa and Orlando, who are a part of that production team, I think are production geniuses. Are obviously a little bit biased from their work with Dreamcatcher, who I absolutely love and adore. And they are my favourite 7 women in the entire world in K-pop, outside of, the actual other women in my life. Like, they're my old group. But Lisa and Orlando are a huge part of why I love Dreamcatcher for their music. Obviously, the ladies of Dreamcatcher are lovely. But we're talking about music here. And they create brilliant sounds. And just... there is not a Dreamcatcher song musically I don't like. It just doesn't really exist. I have favourites, but just it doesn't exist. I feel like this is going to happen again with ATEEZ here, because this is nuts. This is nuts. This just went off. Put in a solid kick drum kit arrangement, and then build off of it, and you've got me. Like, I am sold 100 times over. But they did that, and then they doubled it. They doubled down. They went for glory, and honestly, I would give them the world for this. If they presented me this song and with the terms and conditions of, you got to give us this, I would hand it over. Take it. This slaps. Oh my gosh, the intensity build up when Jongho is doing his bits. It gets nuts. Like, it feels like the entire song just goes, like, just speeds up manically, just goes, and sounds incredible. And the times where it's just kick drum, big good bass thump, and the bells, chills. When you get the organ in, it is intense. There is just so much in this song that is pleasing, to me, sound-wise, musically. It's incredible. And that's without even talking about their vocals, because they sound insane. The rap is my favourite bit. I think this is going to become my favourite male group rap duo so far, because Hongjun and Mingi just... they're insane. Their flow, their cadence, their tone, like, just the intensity they bring to it, especially Mingi. Oh my gosh, I said earlier, that man is a unit, but his rap, it's so intense, like, just so, I don't know how to articulate how I'm feeling about it. I can't. But I love it, and I want to hear it again. And again, this is going straight in the playlist. I'm going to have to create an ATEEZ playlist. I can feel it. Oh my gosh. And then visually, this music video is off the chart. I was under the impression KQ Entertainment was a relatively smaller company. Obviously, you know, they would grow as their group grows, and being, you know, the globally renowned group they are now, you probably do get quite a bit more with that. But flipping heck, this MV is insane. Visually, even visually, if you were to take out everything else, if you take out the music and the vocals and just played the MV, it's like a small movie almost, or a TV show with amazing production, like with money behind it. It was a feast for the eyes, and honestly, I'm still processing just that, and we've got other stuff to check out. Right, enough of me talking. There's a lot of talking. Let's throw the subs on. Let's go back, play it again. I don't think I'm ready to play again, almost. Oh, sorry, skip ahead. Thank you, KQ. I think I got most of the members correct now. This key opening. How to make me fall in love with a song in one note, and there's just this one key, because ooh, give me Black Parade vibes, but it adds to the intensity. Be the light, oh Halazia. Oh. Is Halazia a person then? Or like a deity? Are we worshipping something? Okay. Jeepers, they're going off in the lyrics. Flipping it, give me a break, lads. Right. Be the light, oh Halazia. Everything's gone barren. We all try, but we lose emotion. Getting used to the feeling of losing. What are we losing? What has happened? Getting paralysed and shackled freedom. Flipping it. This is deep. This feels deep. This is ridiculously deep. Small fantasy within me. I want to hear the sound of love's breath. Do they have powers now? Jeepers, their world building is incredible. I thought they were pirates, though. This seems a bit... We transcended our little pirate adventure? The little blue bird that's lost its voice. Sorry, I'm trying to understand what the heck is going on. So is this like a AFG2 Halazia? What is this? Why are we burning this? Again, look at this. Just oh. Also, by the way, I have since developed a huge man crush on our boy Seonghwa here. He's just an exceptionally attractive human being, and I have developed a little bit of a man crush on him. I just want to be open and honest about where we're at. The voice that will overturn the world. Love it. Jongho needs to stop staring at me as well. And also, Yao-sang. Again, a very pretty human being. That bell. can't feel like it's what it's like to be alive. So if the world has gone to poo, maybe that's why it's muted colours. It's a bit expressionless. And is the lack of colour and stuff meant to represent the lack of feeling? I would totally be on board with that. It reminds me of the film Equilibrium. If you've ever seen that, this is going to show my age, but it's a really old movie. It's got Sean Bean and Christian Bale in it. I love it. Used to watch it loads as a kid. But it's like set in the future, in the world to like basically for create law and order and humanity, took away everything that invokes like emotion. So anything like art, music, stuff like that, anything with colour, it's all gone. It's like very muted, bland, boring colours. Hence why I'm getting the kind of vibe here. The world's barren. They've lost feeling. Hence why they're using very muted colours, dull colours, as a representation of that loss of, feeling like a human being. Feeling like what it's like to be alive. Feeling. And I love that. That is really clever. If that is what it is, I could be way off mark, but that's my interpretation of what we got here. Yeah, okay. I feel slightly backed up here. Vindicated. In my feeling. Look at that. Look, it's just when in the comments when you guys were like just their facial expressions alone are just crazy. Look at this. Man's going off. Let's take it back. Please let me take real breaths. Let me dance a real dance. Let me dream a real dream. And let me feel all the senses. Let me feel. Let me be what basically makes us human at times. You know, the freedom to be able to do that. They're shackled. They've lost the ability to do so. And they're wanting to break out of this, break out of the chains and be able to do these things again. I just love listening to him rap as well. Even love his best song. Who are you reflected in the mirror? Oh, man alive, these guys are deep. I reiterate my point of I would not want to get on the bad side of Mingy. Look at him. The man is huge. Just summing again whilst we're here, because I noticed it when he's hitting their arms here, is the colour juxtaposition of, is that the right word? Anyway, one of them's wearing a dark colour, one of them's wearing a white. I'm going to make a cut here. Okay, so I wanted to bring attention to this because I thought it was quite interesting that two of them are wearing kind of like lighter colours, and I think it's Seonghwa is wearing dark colours, and they're holding on to each other, and then he's hitting Seonghwa's arm as if something like to try and break. So it's like Seonghwa represent the representation of the loss of emotion and stuff, and they're trying to break that connection so they can be themselves again. I don't know. Just pulling ideas out of thin air, apparently. Voice that will overturn the world. Is this them standing up? Is this like kind of like a a battle cry almost, like a rallying cry. Is this a rallying song? I'm interested to see where this goes in the future with new comebacks, if this is a new storyline. Just taking a moment again to appreciate Seonghwa. Just, yep, man crush. That then is cold as fuck. I need this as well. I need this shot of them like this as something. I just, because when it fell over and like the thud, and they timed that with like a bass thud, and then all the flames come up, that was just cold. That was just brilliant music, cinematography, and just, yeah. I can't feel what it's like to be alive, even now in this moment. Colour this infinitely cold world. So yeah, is Halazia supposed to be like, who is this who is this entity? Who is it? What do they represent? Where have they come from? Do we know them from before? Because they have the Hala song, right? So is this a continuation? I'd need to learn the universes. I do know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm quietly confident this is correct, that in the ATEEZ universe, you have Universe A, which is where we'll find the albums of Treasure and Fever. And Fever is like a prequel to the Treasure ones, but Treasure chronologically they brought out first. So you get Treasure, then Fever. But Fever technically in the timeline of the universe is before Treasure. So you get, but that's Universe A. And then you have the World Series. And then you have Universe Z or Z. Which I believe Gorilla is in. Is it Gorilla? Is in Universe Z. And then the vehicle to travel between the two is the chroma. It's like a hourglass, sandglass thing. And that's how we flip between the universes. Although not sure about the World Series, but maybe we'll learn that as we go. But correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just a little bit of looking up I did. Because I was interested. These guys are cool. And I want to know them more. Anyway. What have we been so silent for? This entire ending just it was already up here and they went, give us a second, throws it up here. There's top shelf, above top shelf, ATEEZ shelf, and then ATEEZ's own top shelf. They're near the ceiling somewhere. They just go so hard. Like this entire who are we in the darkness for? Oh, exactly. Oh, there's so much to unpick from this. man alive. That was incredible. Oh, I love it. I cannot wait to see this live. This is going to be off the charts insane. Are they on tour now? Are they starting tour now and going are they in like the US or somewhere now and then going to Europe, or are Europe going to get Halazia first? Because if they are, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it anyway, but excited to see it semi first. I think the London stop is near the end of the tour, but oh my gosh. 2 songs into a group. I'm already fully on board. I dare call myself ATG&NI yet. ATG&NI, it's ATEEZ and Destiny, right? But I say Destiny with like a hard TI, like tinny. Other people say Destiny. I say Destiny. It's a sharper T to N. Tini. So please bear with me. But ATG&NI. I dare call myself one yet, but I'm on the way. I am on the way. I'm gonna have the longest multi-stan group name going in the world by the time we complete K-pop reactions, which will be never, by the way, because there's so much to go through. Just gonna be long. It's gonna be huge. Anyway, should we go check out a dance practice? Alright, okay, let's get a dance practice. And these guys, being the performance kings they are, and I will never make that mistake again, this, I'm sure, is going to go a million miles an hour. Our main man, San, is just going to give 1,000% of himself again. But also, I think is a really good dancer. They're all great performers. Like, all of them are just cracked out of their freaking minds. But yeah, I went back and watched the Wonderland dance practice, and I kind of figured out who was who a bit better. And I'm pretty sure, so everybody was saying our boy in blue denim is Sun, and then I think I figured out, and I was watching him and I was just like, this man is incredible. They're all incredible, but those two stood out. Yeah, let's go. Beautiful. There's actually like an elegance to their dancing here. Like, their control is unbelievable. Body isolation, muscle control is just insane. But this section in the middle here that we've just seen is gorgeous. I am not, like, by no means a dancer. I cannot dance to save my life. Even though if we ever make it to 10k, I have to do an Esper dance. But these guys, I can't believe I ever said I'm so sorry. Can't believe I ever said what I said. And I know I took it back, but unfortunately I am just going to regret that for the rest of my life. Anyway. This is incredible. Woo Young and San. Let's go. They love. Is this something that, because they did something obviously similar in the last one? They love this kind of like person building choreo, because this looks insane. If they do this on a live stage, if they do this when I see them in London, I will lose my freaking mind. But this is incredible. Also goes with the theme of, like, to me, now that it's been said, although Halazia doesn't feel like pirates, but it's the way he stands, like, you know, foot up on the top of the bow of a ship and you're looking out kind of attitude, but feels a bit different to that. How to tell they're going absolutely hard in dance practice? The thunderous foot stomping. Just the absolute booming sound of feet hitting floor. It's not like they're just dancing. You know, you could probably get away, especially with their control, of touching the floor kind of semi-gently. But they are slamming into this floor. They're also in sync as well. Again, we get foot something, but did you hear that arm slap from San and the guys in the middle there? They're not going light on themselves. They're not taking it easy on themselves for a dance practice. They're going, like, that was a full-on slap you hear. And again. They are incredible. The Performance Kings it's actually an understatement for these guys. Look at it's acting in this, just like the way he's like moving closer and closer to the floor. It's like, if these guys were put into K-dramas and stuff, I would not be surprised. Although I was thinking the other day, I watched something not too long ago called, is it Imitation? I think it was called Imitation. And one of the guys looks awfully similar to one of the main guys in Imitation. For such a big lad, because look at him, I'm looking around the room. Mingi is huge. I know I think is the tallest at 6'1", right? But the sheer size of Mingi is just incredible. But for a big guy, boy can he move. Boy can he move. His entire sequence after this bit is just insane. Graceful trio. I love sometimes it's the subtle movements that look some of the best, and the entire group there, especially when they're doing the little chest, he's doing this and they go for some reason that I just really love that. I mean, they're going off. The outside at the front here. I don't want to sound like a stock record, but their control is the control of themselves. Every single part of themselves is just insane. like genuinely off the chart insane. This little bit where they stick their arms up, almost like ballet. It's so well controlled and they slow it down. It is graceful. It is graceful and elegant almost, but with this really, I don't want to call it masculine vibe to it, but it's. I'm saying this incorrectly. This is coming out wrong, and I'm not trying. I don't want to be rude with how I'm trying to explain how I'm saying. I cannot think of the word right now. I don't want to call it masculine, but there is this like raw energy to it inside of their elegance of their movement. Like it, yeah, it's powerful elegance. Well, we'll go with that. It's powerful, not masculine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then when they get on the floor here, they are gassed. They just went off. These guys are cracked out of their damn minds. Seriously though, he needs to stop looking. He needs to stop looking. I have a man crush on him so hard now. He needs to stop looking at me like that. They are very, some of these lads are attractive lads. But he needs to stop looking at me like that. Right. I apologise for how long this video was. But oh my, it's. I don't like cutting things out. I see some reactors, and I love watching some of their stuff, but it's short, sweet, and to the point. I cannot do it because I just want to talk about it. I just want to discuss it. But also then you guys, if I cut bits out, there are bits that may not make sense when I talk about it later on. So I give, these videos are incredibly long, and I apologize they are incredibly long. I am sorry. But I appreciate every single one of you who watches it through to the end. You guys are just incredible. But I do it so I can articulate what I want to articulate, and without, editing it out and giving you certain bits and creating maybe a false image of how I found it or something. But you get how it all basically, because you can see how you can just see everything where I come from. So I do apologize that this is going to be absolutely insanely long, not just for a song, but for a song and dance practice. But oh my gosh, I can't help it when it's this good, because then I just want to keep talking about it. I get so excited by it. Like I was feeling tired from my nap earlier. I am now so energized. Like the amount of energy I've just absorbed from watching and listening to this song is insane. Like I'd quite happily go the rest of the day now. I'm fine. Like, I'm genuinely supercharged from watching that MV and then their dance practice. They're just incredible. They're monsters. They are demons. They are dancing demons. No wonder they have a demon line. They're just they just put everything into it. But that really, like, as saying a good friend / mentor of mine likes to say a lot, is passion breeds passion. And their energy gives me energy. Their passion in their MV and stuff makes me passionate. I'm hella charged by ATEEZ right now. Like they're monsters. I need to check out more. I want to listen to so much more. This is brilliant. But yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to see this live. Oh, which means I get to make a new shirt. Yes. Right. If you don't know me, if you are new to the channel and you haven't seen some of my other stuff, when I go to see a group, I create a t-shirt. So when I went to MIK Festival last year, I made a t-shirt with Irene from Red Velvet on it. When I went to see Dreamcatcher, I made a t-shirt with Handong on it, because Irene and Handong are my biases of the respective groups. And with it's like a joke shirt. I make a joke shirt. I don't know ATEEZ well enough yet to have come up with a suitable joke that other people would get from something that they've done. So we need to check out more periphery bits from ATEEZ to be able to generate this t-shirt. But if you have any ideas, so for the Irene one, I found a friend of mine found like a goofy face she pulled, and it says original visual in Korean on it, because obviously her line in Psycho is original visual. And then for Handong's one, I pulled her pulling like a judgy face, like a, and it was like, you don't know Handong, and it's the word pathetic, which she says in a live or something to one of the members. And so it's funny, it's kind of like a joke for the group. But I don't know ATEEZ well enough yet to have one of those. But it's kind of like a thing I do now. Is get a t-shirt, so I may need your help with that. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. But oh my gosh, this is long. I can't fully formulate words, thought process, hence why I'm rambling about something completely irrelevant to what we've just witnessed. That was incredible. That was incredible. They're demons. They're monsters. That was all just off the chart insane, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. There was not one bit of that I could think, no, everything. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, just anything above 10. Doesn't drop a single point for me there. That wasn't just masterful. That was masterful. Anyway, I just cannot contain myself right now. I need to steady the ship, all pun intended. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of Halazia. What's it about? What have I missed? What did I get? Do you agree with some of the things I said? Let me know. Other than that, thank you ever so much for watching. I do apologise with the length of it, but if you are still here at the end, thank you ever so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope everybody has a super blessed day. And as always, I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.